Hey guys, welcome to my review of the Roccat Kone Pure 8200 DPI gaming mouse. This is the first review in my series in which I'll be reviewing products after time. I've had this mouse for around a year and I can tell you right now it has served me very well. So let's get into the review. So just going over the main things, it's to start off, it has 7 buttons. There's 1, 2, 3, middle click scroll wheel, 4, 5 with plus and minus, which by default are for DPI changing. We'll go through that in a sec. And 6, 7, which can be for whatever, like everything else. I don't know what they default to, but anyway, that's all 7 buttons. It has a Roccat, it says Roccat there, and Kone Pure, which looks quite nice, the placement and things. It's got kind of what looks like a plastic ring around there. It has a braided cable, which is very nice, very durable, feels good. And it has a Roccat logo on the back, which lights up when connected to your computer. And you can change the color to any color, so 16.8 million color. Basically, it's an RGB LEDs thing. So you can set that to whatever you like. And I think by default that's blue. But anyway, all of these buttons can be changed in the software, so you can configure all these, even these, and you have this profiles, so you can set a profile which you can modify the color, the buttons, macros, all that, so full software customization, so that is very good. The mouse is made with a right-handed ergonomic design, so it has a little thumb indent here, and that actually feels really nice for me. It fits my thumb really well, and you can put that in quite a few places. It'll feel nice. This mouse, I don't have a particular way I like to grip it. You can sort of do quite a few grips. It's not a very long mouse, but it's not small either. So yep, that's that indent, and then the other side, it's rounded up. It doesn't come back up, so it's not like an indent, but that fits your other finger, whichever finger that is, quite nicely. So it feels really good in the hand. It feels very well built, so it's a very solid mouse, and it's the material it's made of, whatever it's made of, it feels very nice under your hand, so that's something I really like. And for my hand at least, and for quite a few others, it feels very nice to hold. This is the best feeling mouse. This is like the best mouse to hold. Best feeling mouse I've ever felt, and so I'm really lucky to have it then. So for feel in your hand, it is amazing, and for build quality and all that. Now moving on to the issues with this mouse. Another thing I love is it's very, I don't know what the word is, but it does not have many problems. So in around a year I have used it, I have once had a sensitivity glitch that was software related, but I had to restart my computer. That happened once, I don't know why. And one other thing is it is a laser mouse, forgot to mention that. So under there, it has the 8200 DPI Pro Aim Sensor R3. And if you get a hair or something on that, this has happened to me once or twice with a laser mouse. This should be the same with any laser mouse. But if you get a hair on there, it screws it up. It's happened to me a few times. I'm like, why is it going crazy? It's just a hair, so if you get a laser mouse and that happens to you, it might be something on the sensor. It affects this more than optical mice, at least. I think that's something that has happened. So we're now moving on to the wear on this mouse. You would expect it to have a bit of wear. If you look around, you can see signs of where it's been touched, but mainly you can just rub it off, clean it, and it looks good again. It's got little gaps in here that sometimes I get a little bit of dust in or bits, but that doesn't really matter too much. And in here, but as for wear, it looks very nice on the top. Other than these bits that I've just put there by putting my fingers on it, it looks very nice still. So this is about a year old, and I noticed sometimes I knock my mouse against my keyboard. I do that a fair bit when I'm spinning around. So that has actually been hit here quite a lot. However, if you look at it, I cannot see any sign of where it's been knocked, so that's very good to know. It hasn't seemed to be affected by that. Now onto the bottom, you can see the Roccat logo again, all the information and things, made in China, the other warnings and stuff, and then these feet that it slides along. If you look from this angle, you can see, you might not be able to see it very well, but from here you can see it. These have obviously been worn down from use, so they're basically flat now. However, for actual movement on the mouse pad, I have not noticed any difference, so that's good. And obviously they'll wear down, but that has not affected it as of yet, so that's something that can't be helped. As for the size of the mouse, I'm going to compare it now to a 4th generation iPod Touch, so that's just something good to compare it to there. You can get the sizes for the actual iPod if you want, but today's an iPod 4th generation iPod Touch, so you can see that the mouse is a little bit longer. It's pretty long mouse, not very tall. So for me to actually be able to tell you the issues I had exactly from memory with this mouse, that says something about the mouse. That says it's pretty darn good. It does not have many issues, so I did not have to write them down or anything. I just know the only problems I've had. So it's basically had no problems for me other than those very minor things. And that is about it for the review. If I forgot anything, I will include it in the description. If you have any questions about the mouse, please ask. Actually, one more thing I'll put in is it's like most mice, the scroll wheel, it spins one little notch at a time, sort of, and it feels very nice to scroll on. And also, in case you're wondering, this is the only part that lights up. I've changed it to green now, so you can see that. But yeah, if you want to know anything else about this mouse, if you've got any questions before buying it, just drop them in the comments section. I will get back to you very quickly. Also, the price, I forgot to mention, it's somewhere around $100. I got this for $78, very good deal, but the regular price is somewhere around $100, and it was certainly worth me paying the $78 for it. So thanks for watching. Drop a like, drop any questions or anything in the comments below. Thanks for watching.